Hello everyone and welcome back to Press TV's rolling coverage of protests taking place across the world in protest at a video made against Islam's Prophet Muhammed. I'm Homa Lesgi. Let's take a look at the latest news that we're getting. Breaking news, as you can see there on your screen. Protesters clashing with police near the US Embassy in Sydney. Now, we've seen a lot of attacks across the Muslim world and even now outside of the Muslim world against the not just US embassies but also the UK and German embassies because of this film that was produced in the United States. And rather, we can say it's not actually a film or a movie in the professional sense, a video which makes a mockery of the religion of Islam. And it's even been denounced by the UN Secretary General, Mr. Ban Ki-moon. He said that it has been made intentionally to provoke violence. But now I'm being joined by Daniel Pizarro, our correspondent, who's with us via Skype from Sydney to give us all the latest about the protests taking place there. Daniel, if you can hear me, we're getting breaking news of protesters heading toward the US Embassy. Tell us whether there's been any kind of clashes, and if there has been, where is the situation headed there?
Well, hello there. Yes, I can hear you very clearly. Well, this protest developed only a few hours ago. It literally came out of nowhere. Since the controversial video was released, it's been very quiet here in Sydney and Australia. But then this afternoon, we started hearing that there was a large gathering of about less than 100 people outside the US consulate in Martin Place. But that's when it started to get a lot louder. Apparently, protesters were trying to enter the US consulate and the police tried to push them away. And then we saw that the demonstrators were now moving around the Sydney CBD up through streets such as Pitt Street, Castlereagh, and some of them are now congregating in Sydney's Hyde Park. Now, this is coming in breaking news. We're having that there have been a few more clashes with the protest. Now, at one point, one person in Hyde Park denounced the protesters, saying, "Shame on you," and he was then chased by a couple of people in the protest. I don't know what's happened to this person, whether or not he knew exactly what they were protesting about, or whether or not he was deliberately trying to incite them. But I have known just a couple of minutes ago that there have been more flare-ups. There's a very large police presence in Sydney, and at first the demonstrators, there were less than 100 people, but it seems to have increased quite exponentially. And I do know that at least one person has been treated for head injuries. In fact, police were attacked by one of the protesters, and I saw on Twitter that a police officer with a very bloodied face down in one of the streets. And it is literally a very surprising turn of it that's happened so quickly.
Okay, thank you very much, Daniel Pizarro, our correspondent, joining us there via Skype from Sydney in Australia. Again, I'd like to remind our viewers, breaking news, as Daniel there confirmed for us, of protesters getting involved in clashes with police as they head toward the US Embassy there. Of course, the reports coming in from those clashes are sketchy as of yet, but as Daniel said, we might be expecting casualties as a result of those clashes. But we're also getting